So I have some takeaways from the Shedeur Sanders being drafted in the 5th round. And I want to tell all you young men and young women who aspire to play college sports at an elite level. There's a level of discipline and decorum that you must have. Because where you want to go, one is a $1 billion entity, the college that stands alone. And when you attach it to the conference, and then when you attach it to the entire collegiate sports, it's a $1 trillion business, right? When you expand it. And I encourage all young athletes, man, protect your journey. And what I mean by protecting your journey, I'm not policing you at all. But I see a lot of young kids with a lot of tattoos and piercings and sagging in their sweats. I see a lot of AAU coaches sagging in their sweats. I smell a lot of AAU coaches, a lot of parents smelling like weed in the gym. And the reason why I bring this up is because you're going to a place where you're an employee. If you're a college athlete, you're an employee. Being an employee doesn't mean you have to give up everything your parents taught you. You doesn't lose your dignity. Being an employee is confirming you have the assets to do a job. And in order to go through that door, there's discipline and decorum that you must have. And this isn't no black athlete issue. This isn't no white athlete issue. This is cultural. I see it. And I just want people to understand, don't over leverage yourself. Don't just say, basketball, that's it. Because like me, I got a basketball scholarship. Didn't work out. I transferred. And when I became an adult, I said, I'm just satisfied with being a school teacher and a high school coach. And then at the time, I had a girlfriend going through med school, and that $3,700 I was making a month, couldn't do it. It wasn't enough. So fortunately enough, my disciplines transferred over. Never drank, never smoked, no piercings, no tattoos. Back then, I was in immaculate shape. So I had the ability to transfer energy seamlessly because I had the disciplines, you know. And ultimately, I got in the long end of it. I opened up my own business, which basically paid me 6 times what I was making as a school teacher. And I ultimately turned that into property. And now I'm a full-time handyman. I'm literally charging my Tesla, about to go to LA and paint. You see paint on this. I got paint. See this paint? I'm going to go paint. I'm going to go sweep. I'm going to go pick up trash, etc., etc. But 25 years ago, I was just satisfied with being a school teacher. You don't know where life is going to take you, because as you get older, you're supposed to get more assets and more assets and more assets and more assets. You get what I'm saying? So I encourage the young men and young women that hear my voice, protect your journey. Don't just do it for the culture. Don't think of it as in right now. Think of it as in, I'm going to be a husband, a wife, a father, a grandfather, a great-grandfather, great-grandmother, except one day. If I'm just thinking in the now, then when my life makes that left turn, how will they perceive me? Because no matter what no one tell you, perception is 9/10 of the law. It's daytime, right? I'll give you an example. It's daytime. What time is it? It's 8:30, 8:40. It's daytime right now. If you see me walking with a hoodie like this at 8:30 in the morning, where you can see me with a black hoodie, right? You're not too concerned. Now let's change it to 8:30 at night. Perception is 9/10 of the law. You see me walking with a hoodie, I'm probably going to stop, go into another business, cross the street. My attendance definitely is going up, because self-preservation is law of the land and perception is 9/10 of the law. So I understand you can go either way on how you feel about Shedeur. That's not my concern. I want the young men and women that hears my voice, protect your journey. You may end up being a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. You know, you may end up being an MBA agent. And when you're an MBA agent, you got to be clean. You may end up being an assistant coach in college. Now you're representing $1 billion industry, $1 billion college. You may be an athletic director at a private high school. Basketball is going to take you on this journey. Protect your journey. Y'all go ahead and have a great day. And hopefully this message is received well. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.